So, the perk we got... cage match. 5% weaponry discount from Saudi Arabia. Well, it won't make much of a difference then, but it might make a bit more difference later in the game. Okay, espionage orientation. Covert wait, is it espionage or covert covert ops?
This is a restricted area. The vending machines are down the hall and to the right.
Hey, I'm not stupid.
I may be new to this, but not that new. Don't you have interns for that?
No, we don't. You're Michael Thornton.
Yep.
Westridge's candidate.
Yep.
Hopefully, yes.
Hopefully.
It was a lot like the Untouchables route. I was fresh out of basic.
Yeah. I'm familiar with the reference. You were chosen not because of skill or experience, but because you're under the radar of most intelligence agencies.
That's true.
Flattering.
Obviously, Westridge sees potential in you. Let's see if it's earned. So, orientation. You are familiar with the premise of an obstacle course, I assume?
Of course.
I'm not that green.
We'll see. Up the ladder is the training area. The first test is navigating through the environment without being detected. Following that, you'll be facing live challenges against the agents here.
Anything else I should know about running this course?
Yes. I suggest you do it quickly. And talking gives your position away.
What's the deal with the security panel?
It secures the entrance. If you're as capable as Westridge says, then you should have no trouble hacking it and gaining access to the course. Clock's ticking.
Great.
You know what he said about talking gives your position away? I always wondered about that in the Metal Gear Solid games. Doesn't talking through the codec right behind a guard give your position away?
In front of you to gain access to the course.
Oh well, let's hack this thing. Harder hacking than Minoko's stuff, unfortunately.
Always check your surroundings for cameras. We can't have you appearing on the nightly news.
No, that'd be bad. I'm camera shy as well.
Mind the gap.
Jump over here.
The key to stealth is timing. Pay attention to camera movements, then exploit their blind spots.
Camera movement. Okay, get down there. Come on, hurry up. Thank you very much. Quickly. Okay. Wait, no. Wait, yes. Over here. Right. Some guy is here. Oh, he hasn't seen us. Say goodbye to your consciousness. Okay. Probably want to... Nah, we'll just get up here. No one's spotted us and nobody's heard us yet. That's good. Ooh,
Taking in the view. Yeah, well, I doubt the view is what's making you hesitate.
Wait. Come on, guard. Oh, yes. Wait. Just for the right moment. And go! Surprise! Oh, also, stomp!
I've unlocked the security door. Come back to the control room for your evaluation.
So how do I do?
The score is based on several factors. Sorting the numbers now.
Of course, I already know that. Nah, 130. Not bad. Undetected and disabled all guards. Don't often get that.
Outstanding. Well above average. Especially for a trainee.
Excellent.
Okay. You want to run it again?
Nah.
No, I don't think so.
Very well, I'll log the results. Westridge can complete your evaluation once you finish the other tests.
Did I do much better than the other recruits?
You're the first raw recruit we've gotten since Alpha Protocol started.
Then it wasn't too bad, I guess. It felt a little easy, but...
Of course, not enough of a challenge for you?
No.
Then I have an assignment for you. This one won't be logged.
What? You mean like a covert training op?
Covert training.
Aren't you guys carrying orientation too far?
Nothing of that Alpha Protocol is orientation, Agent Thornton, despite the semantics. The penalty for getting caught, however, won't be a poor score. It'll be detention. So, are you up for it or not?
Naturally, I'm up for a little challenge.
Well, I'm up for it. Let me see what you need. You want me to head back to the medical center? Why?
Read further.
What's the file name?
Jacob,
Jacob.
not only will this be a much more practical use of your talents, but I think you'll be curious to see where in the world you're going to be sent.
Any other intel I should be aware of?
Nothing you can't find out on your own. We aren't even having this conversation right now, and the clock is running.
Got it.
Okay. Let's go and infiltrate the place we work for. Why does this sound familiar? Place we work for. Oh no. Just something I said in my Alien Shooter 2 Conscription LP.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll go ahead in my own time. Espionage takes time, you know. You, of all people, Parker, should know. Oh no! Gah! I didn't mean to do that. Let's go ahead anyway.
You guys must have spent a fortune on the TVs in this place.
You all done?
You tell me.
Now you're learning. I have to admit I was worried whether we'd be able to keep you here after you woke up in medical. You gave our staff a run for its money.
I gave it my best, and so did they.
Fair enough. It'll be a good excuse to up the morning drills around here.
Good. Can't have
Looks like
lazy
you did
guards.
well on the tech portion of the test. Very well. Past Darcy's bitching, there's some real compliments in here if you look at the numbers. Mina's report on your weapon skill was impressive. In fact, I think you outperformed many other guards. And it's your first day.
She's a good teacher.
She
Yes.
is. And she has a good eye for potential. I'll let her know your opinion.
Excellent.
And here's a surprise. A positive evaluation from Parker. On the number side as usual. But he actually took the time to write a sentence.
He did. What was the sentence?
You may have been right about this one, Westridge. For Parker, that's high praise. Assuming you don't let us down, Mike. Looks like that's it for the physical evaluation. Now for the hard part. Tell me why you're here. Not everyone gets chosen for this line of work, but you
Duty.
volunteered. Usually we have to ask.
I want to serve my country.
And you think by being assigned here is the best way to do that.
Give me a mission, and I'll prove it.
What makes you think you're ready? Because I tell you, we get a lot of recruits in here, and you're not convincing me.
I get an opinion? Or is that a rhetorical question?
All right, let me be more specific. Beyond the guns, tech, and sneaking around in the dark, there's one last part of this job that nobody else here quite gets.
I'm
Manipulating people.
Good. Because listening is a large part of it. The way you talk to people, your attitude. That's what we're going to discuss now.
I'm not sure I understand. Is there something wrong with how I deal with people?
No, believe it or not, you're not here because you're a people person. You're here because your psych profile says you're skilled at manipulating others.
Was that a compliment?
You'll see. The way you project yourself definitely affects what people think of you, and your reputation with them.
And if I want to impress them?
You don't always want to or need to. Having a good or bad rep with someone can actually gain you different benefits. Sometimes you want to piss someone off so they can't think straight. Other times you want to build a strong rapport with someone and talk your way out of a bad situation.
Yes, that is good.
All depends on your objective. This goes for your handlers as well. We're going to be sending you into a lot of dangerous places, and your only backup is going to be who you're talking to on your headset. How you treat them is going to have an effect on the success of your mission.
So if I piss them off, I'm screwed?
No. A handler that likes you too much and puts emotions before the mission can be just as dangerous as one who resents you.
This is a long way of telling me that I should just act the way I want? And if I compromise an asset in the field by choosing the wrong path?
No, again, there are no bad choices, just results. Over time, folks may hear about you and your attitude before they meet you.
Oh yes,
They
that
may have
happens a lot
preconceived
in this
notion of
game.
how you're going to treat them, which can affect their reaction.
Well, maybe they should take the time to know the real me.
If only. Time's something no one seems to be able to spare, especially during a conversation. Although that can be a plus.
This time
If I need a
I'm
breather
trying
to
to
assess the
be
situation.
nice to everyone.
The clock doesn't stop when you're speaking to someone. So if you need to get your second win before a fight, making small talk can buy you time.
Oh
But if
yes.
I'm running on adrenaline, won't chatting take me off my guard?
It can. So if you need to get to the point, act instead of fight. For example, if you don't think I have any more to teach you, then you could just say, I'm done with this. I wouldn't think any less of you. You
No,
seem to
just
have the
tell me
basics
more.
down.
And if they're a target, why talk to them at all?
Sometimes it is better if you shoot first. Still, approaching someone to talk to them can allow you to get the drop on them if you get close enough to strike. Use it if you have to, if the conversation isn't going your way. Assuming there's even a way you want the conversation to go.
So how do I know how someone wants to be treated? At least enough to cooperate.
If that's what you want to do, pay attention to the clues in your environment. Sometimes people will have advice, and intel can help. But there's another way. Read much?
Yes.
Well, I read the recruiting pamphlet. Got me this far.
There's a host of information out there through dossiers, email, and other documents that represent total research others have collected on a target, organization, or operation.
Yeah,
And
about
what
that.
does that get me, exactly?
Sometimes you'll spot obvious triggers. People who don't respond well to smartasses, like me. Others who respect loyalty, duty, a professional approach. Others who don't have time for bullshit, and like it when you get to the point. But dossiers just don't contain psych information. They'll usually have combat information on your target as well. What side they favor, any past injuries, common weapons or tactics they use.
Yeah.
Some of it blunt, some of it subtle. But if push comes to shove, it can give you an edge in combat. The more you've done your homework, the more vulnerable they'll be.
Yeah.
So when the guns come out, the dossier can come into play.
Yeah, somehow reading dossiers
read
gives you more
mine?
damage.
Several times.
Grr.
You have dossiers on everyone here?
Yep, if you can dig them up. You might learn a few things.
Why do you
Sometimes
seem
reading
like
a
you're
dossier will
smiling
give
when you
you
say
more
that?
options when dealing with others. A few facts to bring up, to shake secrets loose.
What about you?
You should already know what makes me happy, Mike, and what pisses me off.
How do I know when I have the go-ahead to start accessing files?
After meeting a target or hearing their name referenced by someone else, you should have a target ID.
Somehow we've already
Then hop onto the
collected
database and start doing your
dossiers
homework.
on people.
You can usually unlock their basic information at that point. Let's start with a simple one. Al-Samad. That should be familiar to you.
The terrorist group.
Yes, you can research groups as well as people. It doesn't carry the same benefits, but it can provide useful intel in the field. Talking to people about others is a good way to help gain dossier information. Sometimes people will have information on someone that can unlock a brand new thread in your computer search.
Okay, so I've suffered
was
through your
that?
interrogation and know how to give one if need be. Am I ready or not?
We'll see. Meet me in the command center, and I can give you a proper mission briefing.
Good, because I'm sick of this room.
Trust
Yeah.
me, Mike. If it was up to me, you'd never see this interrogation cell again.
Ooh. Ooh. Let's keep on going for a couple more minutes then, I guess. That green suit?
Recognize him?
That's Sheikh Ali Shahid, the
Yep.
voice of Al-Samad. They say
And the
he
guy
was
we saw on
responsible for
TV.
shooting down that airliner in the Middle East.
Yeah, he got his hands on some prototype Halbeck technology. A missile with a multi-stage targeting system called Jacob's Ladder. That airliner was his first target.
But how did Shahid get his hands on that missile?
Missiles. He's got more. He stole them from Halbeck, and we need them back before he gets any more trigger-happy. Then we want you to kill him.
Understood, but if the opportunity presents itself, should I take him alive?
If you can. Either way, we want him out of the picture, and away
Having
from
him
any more
alive would
taped
be good.
broadcasts.
If I can bring him back here, I will.
All right, then, pack your gear. You're heading to Saudi Arabia.
Not coming with me?
I'll be there in spirit.
And
on
in-
video and radio when needed, Agent.
Hey, you
And
stole
I just
my
got
line.
here. Oh, well, I'm gonna miss this place.
I thought you said you hated
I
it.
doubt it. I'll contact you when you reach Saudi Arabia.
Well, you said you hated that room, but you know. Anyway, I'll wait. Yeah. Blah 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 blah. Bonus objective. Bonus objective. Bonus objective. Oh man. Except I forgot one. I've never ever missed Alan Parker's bonus objective before. See, one missed. I've never missed that before. Combat stats. Orphans created 0. Phew, that's a good thing. Didn't kill anyone at all. Also, the amount of orphans created depends on the kind of person you kill. Saudi Arabians tend to make a lot of orphans. Killing government agents tends not to, and killing Chinese people only creates one. Yes. So anyway, next set we will try our best to be competent. Yes, that'll be good. So see you then, everybody. Bye.